Hello all and welcome back to another wonderful Ponytown community subreddit video. Today we have, of course, the Ponytown community subreddit unofficial, whatever. So essentially, this is the Ponytown community subreddit. It is the subreddit for Pony.town, that little horsey game that we love so much. People share their ideas for the game here on the subreddit, and you can filter the entire subreddit by ideas. And so, of course, every single month I love to go on here and just look at all the ideas and share them with you guys, and also share my thoughts and opinions on all of these ideas. So with that said, let's start with this first one by I do not identify as Gorb. This is a huge list of ideas that they have here. As you'll see though, some of them are very, very, very generic, such as this first one at the top. More main and tell options. What main and tell options do you want? That's extremely generic, and no one's gonna know what you want if you just say more main and tell options. You got to be more specific than that. But anyway, they also asked for being able to customize your face markings or your body patterns and leg patterns and stuff like that, like the cutie mark customization. Now, I think that would be really cool, but at the same time, I feel like there's certain limitations in the way that the game is, where that's just not going to be possible because of, well, just would get really messy in a way. But just I feel like this is just one of those things that just like everyone would love it, but I don't think that's something that's just ever going to happen because of how complicated it is and how crazy that might end up becoming. But anyway, they also want more waist options and more clothing options in general, and jackets. All three of these super generic, not very specific, and also jackets and clothing options are kind of the same thing anyway, so I don't know. They also asked for pre-made cutie marks that you can put on your character. I think this would be an excellent addition to the game, but I think it would even be better if there was this whole thing where you could literally randomize your entire character. Like instead of having to use the fez as a default, you could press a button or something like that, and you get this totally randomized character. It has a random main with random colors and a random cutie mark and just all this other stuff. I think having like pre-made stuff like that and just having it be completely randomized would also be really cool to the game. Now, more space for cutie marks as well. I'm not really sure how much more space there is for the cutie mark in general. I feel like the cutie mark is like as big as it can be, really, unless you start changing the size of some of the pixels, which I don't actually think is possible, given how the game is set up and everything like that. But I don't know, because I'm not the developer or anything like that. But being able to put toys on your head that you earned and stuff like that you unlocked and everything in the customization, and enter the game with it on your head rather than having to enter a command or go to these gift piles and stuff like that to put it on your head. That would be so awesome. I don't know why that's not already in the game. Hopefully this December we'll get something like that, because this is a long time coming. We've been wanting this for so long, and every single Christmas they obviously have the Christmas event, and you can unlock toys and things like that. I think that would be a good time to do it, if not sooner. Sometimes become wing ponies, and they sit behind people and stuff like that to be these giant wings. I think that would be a cool thing. This is what this person wants. I think it would be cool, but I feel like those are a little bit too big, so something similar would probably be better. Now, they also asked for colored walls. A very, very common thing that people want is, of course, colored walls, so nothing new there. More wall options and more floor options. Super generic. What does that mean? What kind of wall options do you want? What kind of floor options do you want? You're not being very specific here. More space to build on your island. I feel like we already have a pretty large amount of space. So yeah, more space to build on our island would be cool, but at the same time, like, do we really need that much more space? I mean, we have like a 50 by 50 grid or something like that. So like, we have a lot of space. Being able to add toys you got on your island, this would be really cool, because again, the Fez plushie and the offline plushie that you unlocked during the 5-year anniversary event, by collecting that toy or whatever like that, it also unlocks it as an item on your island. I think that would be awesome to have, because, well, I mean, why not? Why not have that for every single toy? Being able to place like the cat plushie on your island or the frog plushie on your island or something like that would be so cool. I would love that, and I think everyone else would love that too. Now, being able to put stuff on tables, that's a long time coming. I don't have much to say about that. Just, it needs to come as quickly as possible. Items for making bathrooms. I hate having to put like a hole in my floor. That's funny. I feel like items for the bathroom could be a thing at some point, but I'm very very on the fence about like what those might be. Now they also asked for lamps. We have lamps, so I'm not sure what that's about. Fridges, that could be a nice addition to the game, honestly, I think. Being able to customize your character using the dressers, which is probably going to be hard to do, so this might not be a good idea. So this is not a good idea, but not for the reason you think. This is a terrible idea because, well, you can customize your character at any point in the game. You don't have to go to a specific area. If you're in game, you can press J on your keyboard and boom, you're editing your character. Now you can also press the thing in the top right and then there's like a character editor there and everything like that. But you know, that's the terrible option because of that reason, not because it's like hard to do or whatever. Being able to place stuff on tables, they mentioned that more than once because that's just how badly we need it. More options for bedrooms, super generic. More festive holiday-themed islands, super generic. Doors would be really cool. Fence gates would also be pretty cool. Cave options, I think they mean like the cave decor and stuff like that. So of course, give us the cave decor. Bat toy, there's been a bat toy in the game for a very long time, so I'm not sure what that's about. Clown pony toy, that would be creepy. Spider toy, I think there is a spider toy. There's like a spider on a stick, so we kind of already have that. Basically, people's fears turn into toys. And then of course they want a blacksmith and a cave system. We have both of these. We have both of these already. I don't know what they're asking for on that one. But that is a huge list of ideas by that person. And we have another list of ideas by Dry Strain. They only have a few ideas on here though. Why not transparent wings and transparent horns? That makes no sense. I don't know why you would want transparent horns or transparent wings. Because that would just look really weird. I don't see a use case for this at all. Round earrings like the Princess, I don't know what that looks like, but hey, maybe that would be cool. I don't know. Glitter on the eyeshadow, I think that would also be cool, but not just glitter on the eyeshadow. I think it would be really cool if we could get glitter on like our hair, or as like a leg pattern or something like that, like almost like a hoof pattern or something. I think that would be really nice. A tail and mane that flies in the wind like those of Celestia and Luna. I think that would be kind of neat, but I don't know how like good that would actually look. A lion's mane, yeah, sure, why not? A lion's mane, why not? Why not? I don't see why not. This person here, Darkola, is asking for pony kids, basically an option to have smaller pony bodies. I absolutely hate that idea, and I've talked about it before of like being able to change the size of your character or having multiple different ideas or multiple different sizes of your character is just a terrible idea. I've talked about it before in an entire video. So maybe check that out, but I'm just going to skip that for now. This one's also by Dry Strain. They only have like 4 ideas here, so I don't have to click it, but they would like to add 4 wings. I think that would be interesting, but I don't think that's going to look good. Metal legs, that would look kind of weird, but I don't see why not. We should probably have like prosthetic leg options and things like that. I think I think that would be a great addition. Several types of eyeshadow, again, super generic like the other person. Capes in the accessories. Capes in the accessories would be really nice. I don't know why we don't have capes. I love capes. Everyone loves capes. I mean, come on. Everyone loves a cape. This is another idea for downwards ears. I think this looks kind of creepy. I don't know what it is about it, but it looks a little bit creepy and weird to me. But hey, you know, more ear options, why not? Some of the other ears look really weird anyway, so why not add another one? So here is something that people have asked for a very long time, where you can have this idea where you can hold things with your magic and they kind of levitate and everything like that, and that allows you to kind of hold an item in your mouth and levitate something, or just levitate something and not hold something in your mouth. This is something people have wanted for a really long time. I don't think there's even a way to properly do this, to be honest with you. Now, I assume there is, but at the same time, it's just one of those things that like it's such a, I feel like it's such a low priority, honestly, if you think about it, because I mean, we still don't have tables that work. We still have buildings that aren't finished. We still have other mechanics that just need way more refining. The character editor could use a lot of work in terms of like how it's set up and everything like that. There's just so much more that I feel like is a priority over just, oh, let me levitate things with my magic. That would be cool. You know, it would be cool. I love the little mock-up they did here, but you know, it's just, I feel like it's not going to come for a very long time, if it even comes at all. This is a weird idea here, but they called it a food fight idea, and they said that they wish there was an event like where we can throw dye with clicking on opponent profile. It's like dyeing buckets with brushes. We could dye each other's manes in one single color or something. It can be done like creating individual skins and changing between them. I know, but it would be funny if we could throw something and if it's like a cake or something, we would drip cream, and then I don't like the way that they phrase that, but they're basically saying like they want like food fighting essentially. They think that it could be a special thing to the bakery and nowhere else. Only your friends can throw food at you unless you give them permissions or something like that. It can be a setting, and it can even be a menu next to the tags and with some food item or something. I think that's an interesting idea. Like some kind of food fighting type game could be fun for like a mini game, because we have the capability of like quote unquote throwing things, but that's like the dandelion, and you can like blow dandelions in people's faces and stuff like that. With a little bit of tweaking, that could potentially become a thing where like it could become like a proper like throwing thing or something for a mini game. I think that could be a fun idea for a mini game, but this just as a mechanic that you can do on the main island with anyone, even if it's just your friends, I don't think that's going to turn out very well. This person here is showing that we need some kind of hoodie or jacket or something that can actually go over our mane and head. Honestly, we do need something like this. There is ways to create that using the character editor and certain manes and hat combinations or whatever, but honestly, we just need something that's supported properly like this. Ooh, here's 2 new ears. Look at this. I really love this ear. This ear right here. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. This one is also a little bit weird to me, but hey, you know, that one, they work. I would love to see them. Why not? We already have butterflies, bats, and rabbits that roam around the map. What about bees, along with an ugly drawn hive? I think, honestly, bees with beehives would be an awesome addition to the game. Honestly, I would love to see that, because more random sprites and things like that would be really nice. They can only hang around. They could have it to where they only hang around the beehive itself. The beehive can disappear in like fall and winter or something like that, and only be there during spring and summer. They could have it, of course, like I said, the bees only hang around that specific area, so that's not super intrusive or anything like that. It would also just be really fun, especially if you could place them on your island and have bees on your island and stuff like that. I think it would just be an awesome thing. We could have a whole beekeeper area and everything like that. You use the top right of the area. No one's using the top right of the area. There's just a stupid carrot farm and a random pumpkin patch, because there's 2 pumpkin patches for some reason. Throw it over there in that pumpkin patch and make it like a bee farm or something like that. I think that would be an awesome addition to the game. I love that. And that's going to do it for this episode of Ponytown Community Subreddit, looking at ideas, looking at your ideas or whatever like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys found this enjoyable. We had some weird ideas in there. There were some really good ones. I really love that bee one there at the end. But anyway, like I said, that is going to do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please do consider liking, subscribing, sharing, maybe even becoming a channel member or something like that. Ooh, that's pretty nice. You get all kinds of cool perks. But regardless of what you do, if you do any number of those things, you become wonderful. And not only do you become wonderful, you also get access to wonderful content such as this. And I think we all want that. So do those wonderful things. And until next time, stay wonderful.